Salute, salute. What's up, good people? How y'all doing out there? It's your boy Kelvin back at y'all, man. We're behind the bench. Salute to everybody out there, man. Hope y'all doing well. Let's get right to it. I'm gonna talk about this situation in the Olympics with this boxer. I know his video's been going around the last day or so. I'm gonna talk about it real quick. Um, so we have this boxer who's from Italy. She was born a woman, biological woman. Then we have another boxer, I believe, from Algeria. This individual was born as a male, biological male, and is living their life as a transgender woman, identifying as a woman. And it is what it is. And for whatever reason, the Olympics are allowing these individuals to compete against biological women. And for the life of me, I do not understand it. It makes no sense. Um, you know, at some point we have to use our common sense. We have nothing against that community. Hey, y'all live your life how y'all want to live. I'm gonna live my life how I want to live. Y'all do you. But at some point we gotta have a common sense conversation. I don't care how you cut it. You was born a male. And when you're born a male, you're going to have physical advantages over a woman, someone who was born as a biological female. It is what it is. That's how God set it up. That's how God created. It's no disrespect to women. Women have their advantages. They tend to be more, they have advantages with their tongue. When they talk, they more slick and can speak, they have power in their tongue, sometimes men don't have. We don't have that. But, the physical part, the man has the advantage. And this right here should not be allowed. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to have some special area of the Olympics where the transgender people compete against each other, that way everything is on an equal playing field, that to me seems like it would make more sense. You know what I'm saying? Let biological women, females, compete against each other. Let biological males compete against each other. And let the transgender do what they do, compete against each other. Because what is going to eventually happen is someone's going to get seriously injured. One of these women who's smaller in stature is going to fight someone who was born a male, who's much bigger, going to hit them with a few punches. They're going to be seriously injured. They can have brain damage or something, or eventually die. Oh yeah, it could happen. Someone could eventually die. So I want y'all to look at this video and you'll see. You can already see on the screen. If you look to the left, this individual at the left is the transgender woman. Look how much bigger this male is, someone who's born a male, bigger than this woman. Before they even, the match even started. And let's look at it, you'll see. Look at that. Look how much taller, bigger, this male is, the person who's born a male is over this woman. Let's keep going. And look at that. Look how much, I don't know a whole lot about boxing. I watch boxing, but I don't know about the whole technicalities and all that type of stuff. I'm not into boxing like that, but I can see a physical advantage. I know enough about boxing. I see a physical advantage. And look how much taller and bigger this person is over this woman in the blue. This lady who was born a woman. And y'all are okay with this person competing against a woman? And look at this. Man, look how hard she got hit. And look how, you see her head? Let's watch it again. And watch her head when she get hit. Look at this. Man, look at that. Look at her head. Look how far it went back. That one punch, all that power in that one punch, that could have seriously hurt that woman. I believe she broke her nose. Her nose got broken. Next is gonna be an eye. A woman can be blind. Next is gonna be some brain damage. And then after that, someone could die in the ring. All because y'all scared, to speak to these individuals that live that lifestyle in that community. That's trying to push that agenda. That's not right, man. You gotta have some common sense. Okay, if they want to compete, make a special area for the transgender people and let them compete against each other. That way, everything's on a level playing field. But someone who was born a male, as we see here on this screen, gonna have the strength, size, testosterone, bigger bone structure, everything, over someone who was born a biological female. It's just the way it is. I don't care how many shots you take or whatever kind of pills you try to change, you're not gonna change how you were born. You can't change that. This one punch, it could have ended her career. Or worse, it might have ended her life. Is that what it's gonna take for y'all to snap out of it and to snap into reality and have some common sense? They say enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Now look at this. She got hit one time and she raised her hand and said, nah, that's enough. Enough. They called time out. She went to her corner. You see, she's shaking her head. And her corner's like, nah, that's enough. Enough. I'm not putting my boxer in jeopardy. I'm not putting her career, her life, her family, situation in jeopardy over a gold medal and what the Olympic Committee is allowing this transgender woman to compete in female athletics. That's not right, man. And so I'm gonna read to you what she said. All right, I pulled up the article and we're gonna read, what this young lady had to say, what she had to say after the fight. As you can see on this picture here, she's very distraught and upset, as she should be, because, ain't no telling how much time she put into training to compete on a level playing field against other biological women, and for her to go into this ring and fight against a biological male is not right, man. It's not right. And this is killing her dream of hopefully winning a gold medal. I'm not sure how the brackets are set up or whatever in the boxing tournament for them to win. I don't know if she still has a chance at gold or not, but she worked her whole life to get to this point, and it's getting snatched away from her because the Olympic Committee is too much of a coward to speak to this community and tell them, nah, y'all, yes, you can live your life how you want to live. You want to be identified as a woman, that's cool, but you're not going to be able to compete in athletics against biological females. It is not right. You still have physical advantages over a woman, and that is not right. We're going to protect our women. We're going to protect our women athletes, and it must be on a level playing field. And when you have a biological male, transgender woman, whatever you want to call it, competing against women, you are putting these women at risk. This is very dangerous and unsafe. You are putting their health and their life at risk in a boxing ring, competing against someone who was born a male. I don't care how you people feel about it. The truth must be said, and we have to stand up and tell it like it is. You have to have some goddamn common sense at some point. At some point, it has to stop. You got to cut it off at some point. Okay, let's make a transgender Olympics, and y'all go over there, y'all can compete and have a gold medal, and y'all do y'all thing. That way, everything's on a level playing field, and the biological women compete against the biological women. These women work hard from all over the world, and they get to this point, and then they're robbed of everything they work for by a coward-ass man who's now living as a woman and get to go in there and beat up on women. That shit is some fucking coward-ass shit, bruh. I don't care how you cut it, man. People get mad or whatever. The truth must be said, and we gotta stop. Got to stop, man. You know what I'm saying? So let me just read this, man. This Italian boxer burst into tears after abandoning a boxing match at the 2024 Olympics in Paris. Angela Carini stopped her bout against Algerian Amani Khalif, who had previously failed a gender eligibility test in 2023 after 46 seconds. That's all it took. And as we just seen on the video, that one punch. You seen how quick and powerful that one punch is, and how it snapped her head, and she could have got seriously hurt. That is the physical advantages a man has over a woman. That's the reason why men should not ever be competing in sports against a woman. Men should be competing with men, and women should be competing as women. If y'all want to live that lifestyle, that's cool. We'll have people that live that lifestyle compete against each other over here. Y'all have your own section, and everything's on a level playing field, and that's that. That way, everything's level. No one's life is at risk. You don't put these women in danger like you put this woman here in danger. And this other transgender that's from China, Japan, or whatever, that's out here knocking other women out. You putting them women's life in danger also. You Olympic committee people are some effing cowards, man. Cowards, bro. Let's continue. The incident has sparked controversy during the Olympics, the Paris Games, as Carini fell to her knees in the middle of the ring and said, "This isn't fair," according to the BBC. Khalif was one of 2 female boxers who have been previously banned for failing gender eligibility and testosterone tests. The other was Lin Yu Ting of Chinese Taipei or Taiwan, who was due to fight, I'm not sure how you say that name, on Friday. So you got 2 transgender boxers competing against women with these physical advantages, and y'all Olympic people are too much of cowards to tell the truth and say, nah, man, enough is enough. We can't have that, man. We can't put these women in danger. Y'all have a physical advantage, and you're putting these women in danger, man. What is it gonna take? You know what I'm saying? Y'all act like y'all scared to tell the truth to this community, the people that live that lifestyle. They're human beings, and right is right and wrong is wrong. And we cannot be scared to stand up and tell the truth like, hey, nah, man. I don't care what kind of dress you put on, what kind of high heels you wear, or lipstick, or fingernails, or wigs, or bra, or whatever. You still have a physical advantage because you were born a male. You can live your life however the hell you want to, but you're not getting in no damn boxing ring and competing against biological women. Olympic people, y'all are some effing cowards, bruh. Y'all are some cowards. Look at this picture. This woman is distraught. You know, for you men out there that's listening, men or women, that's too scared to say something. What if this was your daughter? I don't have a daughter. I'm speaking to the men and women out there that got kids, that got daughters. What if this was your daughter? What if this is your daughter that's out playing soccer, playing volleyball, or your daughter who wanna play, who wanna get into boxing, and she goes into a ring and fights against a biological male who's identifying as a woman, and she gets her head damn near knocked off, and she is robbed of her dream because of the disadvantage of fighting against someone who's born a man or a male. How would you feel about that? You gonna say something eventually if this is your daughter on her knees crying? You men out there that have daughters, I know y'all love y'all daughters. You want your daughter, you want this to be your daughter on this picture? You want that to be your daughter, women? You want your daughter to be coming home crying because she got robbed? Because she's competing against a male? You want your daughter to cry like this woman here? Oh, y'all don't care until it hit home and happened to y'all. But if you keep letting this stuff slide, it's gonna be knocking at your door. It's gonna be your daughter coming home crying. It's gonna be your daughter sharing a bathroom with somebody who's born a biological male. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You ain't gonna like it, but the truth must be said. It must be said. You know, they were already banned from competing in other competition, but the Olympics, too much of a coward, tell it like it is, man. Let's continue. I'm trying to find the other quote from her. You know, this. Okay, here we go. Carini, 25, spoke to the media after the abandoned bout, saying she had never been hit so hard in her life. I seen that punch. I'm sure she haven't. You ain't gonna see no woman have that much speed, velocity, and power on a punch. You just not. That was a vicious right hand. I am heartbroken, said Carini, as reported in The Guardian. I went to the ring to honor my father. I was told a lot of times that I was a warrior, but I preferred to stop for my health. I have never felt a punch like this. She added, I got into the ring to fight. I didn't give up, but one punch hurt too much. So I said, enough. I'm going out with my head held high. As you should. As you should. Hold your head, young lady. Hold your head. And you women out there that's competing in sports, at some point, y'all got to stand up and say, enough is enough. We are not going to compete against transgender women, these individuals that were born as male because they have physical advantages. We're not going to do it. It's going to take y'all. Y'all cannot keep accepting this. Otherwise, y'all going to continue to get robbed, and y'all going to continue to put y'all life and y'all health at risk. You know what I mean? You got these dudes was growing up, got bullied and beat up in school, and now they want to feel like real men, you know, live their life as women, going in the ring and beating up on women. Some cowards. This dude from Algeria, he's a coward. He's a coward. The Olympic people, effing cowards. At some point, enough gotta be enough. I'm gonna show you this picture one last time. And for you women out there that's competing in sports, do you want to be on your knees crying after you got robbed? You out playing volleyball and you playing against a transgender woman, you want to get robbed? All your hard work, all the hours you put into practicing playing volleyball or whatever sport, you want to be on your knees crying? You want this picture to be you? You parents out there that got daughters, you want your daughter to be on this next picture crying because she got robbed because she was competing against a transgender woman? You want that to be your daughter? Huh? Think about it. You don't care until it hit home. But if you don't stand up and speak and tell the truth, it's going to be knocking at your door. In this picture right here, it's going to be your daughter. Your daughter gonna be coming home crying, Dad, I lost to a transgender female. You know, someone was born a male. They robbed me. They ran too fast. They spiked the ball too hard. I got in the boxing ring and I couldn't. I got hit one time in the stomach. My stomach hurt so bad, like ain't never felt before. You know, at some point, enough gotta be enough. It's no hate against that community, but at some point, we gotta have some common sense. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Can't no pills, can't no shots, can't no lipstick, can't no high heels, can't nothing change how you were born and the physical advantages that a male has. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And should no biological male ever be competing against a woman. Ever. Ever. At some point, it must stop. What's it gonna take for a woman to die? For y'all to stand up and say, enough is enough? This must stop. At some point. You Olympic people, as a head of the Olympic Committee, y'all are some effing cowards. Stand up, use common sense, and speak the truth, man. And don't put these female athletes' health and life at risk because you're too scared of that community. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. That's all I wanted to say, man. God bless this woman. I hope she's still competing. It's a very sad situation. And, I don't know, man. Hopefully, man, these people that's ahead of these committees, they have some courage and just say enough is enough, man. But salute to y'all, man. I'm up out of here. I'll catch y'all next time.